toughness is compiling different attributes to a person through difficult times. Difficult times. You know, how many times do you go, and I mean, it's a game of failure, right? That's what we always hear. You got to have mental toughness to play this game. You got to have mental toughness when it comes to life. But I'm talking about baseball today, since that's what I can relate to you about. Baseball is you're surrounded by failure. And I didn't understand about mental toughness until I became a professional athlete with the St. Louis Cardinals. I made it to the St. Louis Cardinals on pure ability. Pure ability. Pure ability got me 65 letters to go to any institution in America. Why I choose North Carolina A&T? God bless me. I had a full scholarship, and I was able to stay close to home. And it was just best. I mean, A&T was in my family, so I decided to go there. But it was on pure ability. Pure ability. But the reason why people do not make it in life is because of the lack of mental toughness. That's what it is. It's not because I'm stronger than this guy. It's not because I'm faster than this guy. It's because somebody had it right up here. When you lack mental toughness, you lack the things that you need to continue to move forward in life. Whether it's baseball or whether it's on the job, whether if you're an entrepreneur wanting to start your own business, if you don't have mental toughness, then you will not move forward in life. Because what happens is life surrounds you with a lot of failure. Life surrounds you with things that you don't even see coming. But are you prepared mentally to deal with that stuff? I got released by the St. Louis Cardinals back in 2011, right at the end of spring training, and it was tough. It was tough to be able to have everything that you had going for you. Feeling like once I got drafted, feeling like once I was able to wear this jersey right here, I felt like all my troubles was over. I felt like I was gonna be right next to Pujols when he was playing with the Cardinals. Right when I was able to wear this jersey at spring training, I felt like it was all over. I felt like all my worries were done. I felt like I would be able to get my mother out of her situation. I would be able to get my father out of their situation. I'll be able to help my community out. But when they told me that no, and I have to return home and make that long drive from West Palm Beach all the way back to Winston, North Carolina, that hurt. But you know why I cried? Because I was only there on ability. Mental toughness is the reason why I'm not there right now. But I figured that out. And I said, I'm going to go around, I'm going to make sure that all my other baseball players, all my other people in life that want to be successful, all my other people in life need to know that mental toughness is the reason why people stay. We had an opportunity to listen to Albert Pujols speak. Just to be in a locker room like this, and we was actually in the cafeteria in West Palm Beach, Jupiter, and Albert Pujols came in. When Pujols walked in, it was a pin drop. Because of what the man stands for, because of what the man has done, what you've seen his ability do on the field, that everybody automatically respects him. But nobody really understood the hard work that it took to make Albert Pujols. Pujols came in, and the first thing that he said to us is the reason why a lot of people don't get to the major leagues is because you don't have it right here between your ears. And he said the words, mental toughness. And at that time, I was still trying to figure out what is he talking about, because I was just thinking the best player is going to always play. I was just thinking that the person that throws the hardest is always going to be the person that gets on TV. You know, I was thinking that. I was thinking like, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as I perform in the game, I'm going to be here. But that's not the thing. They want to know your character. They want to know about your preparation. They want to know if you're accountable. If you're a good teammate, not a 5 o'clock hitter. You're not snapping great curveballs in your bullpen and hitting people in the night. They want to know what can you do when the lights are on, and can you be accountable? Mental toughness. Does anybody know how many swings Pujols takes before every single game? Anybody want to take a stab at it? Off of the tee. How many he takes? Give me a guess. Call it out.
100.
100.
500.
500. 200. Okay, let's say he does 4 sets of 250. Before every single game, this man gets a tee. And yes, he has it down to a science because he has the ability to go there and do it. But the man takes 250 swings off of the tee, 4 sets, before every single game at Busch Stadium. And we're sitting here like, wow, I had no idea. I thought the man just showed up. Because TV don't show you behind the scenes, does it? TV doesn't show you what Pujols actually is doing. When I was in spring training, they had the bus, the van for you to go to the field and leave the field. Tell me why we show up we had early morning run at 5:30 in the morning, and we got Peter Gammons, ESPN, everybody out there early. We like, the game doesn't start until 3 o'clock. Why is everybody here? Because they're watching Pujols at 5:30 take swings off of a tee by himself. 5:30 in the morning. After we get done, after we out there slaving in that West Palm Beach sun, and we're dirt tired, ready to go back to the hotel to get in the pool, tell me why Pujols is on a golf cart, going with his one hitting coach at the time, it was Mark McGuire, going to go to another field, away from the media, so he can focus. That's mental toughness. That's what it takes, and then whenever you see that, that's when you have that outer body experience, and that's when you understand that's what it takes to be successful. How many people in here are willing to sacrifice their friends to be successful in life? How many people in here are willing to sacrifice a little bit of freedom that you have now to live comfortably the rest of your life? That's the difference between being successful and not successful. That's the difference between a winning ball club and a losing ball club, or a 500 ball club. Is that a winning ball club has each and every person on the same page each and every day. It's not a day that your team is not on one accord. It's not because that team is better than you. It's because everybody in here is lifting up that person when they're down. Everybody in here is responsible for their duties. They don't have to be asked twice to do certain things. That's why they're winning ball clubs. That's why they bring championships. Because we don't have an eye in the locker room. Service to many leads to greatness. How many people heard that before? Service to many leads to greatness. Stop worrying about me all the time, and worry about how I can be helpful to somebody else. That's how you become great. Stop worrying about me. Take somebody else to go live. Encourage somebody else when they're at their weak point. Hey, I got you. Fix them up. Another thing I wanted to talk about was practice. Just simple as practice. Guys, there's a difference between, like we say, quantity and quality. I didn't know how to practice. I just thought that look. Growing up, I just got money from my mom, went to a hitting zone or Greensboro Batting Center or wherever you want to hit indoors, and just get a bunch of totes and felt like I was going to be the next hitting champion. It's okay. I didn't know how to practice then. I just thought that's how you're supposed to practice. Just get a bunch of reps. I'm in there leg kicking. I'm in there just doing a bunch of stuff. Just, I work on my two going opposite way. I work on hit and run. I work on that, and now I'm done. That's not how you practice. You better learn how to practice if you think you're going to get out of here and go beyond it. How many people in here, by show of hands, would like to play in the major leagues? Let me see. Duh. But if you think that you're going to get to the major leagues doing the same routine that you've done since high school, because some of y'all in here, I don't know, but somebody in here is still doing the same routines that they did in high school, thinking it's going to get them to the major leagues. Because I know at every level, I'm telling you, once you get past college, yeah, velocity might be the same, but people get smarter at every level you go at. Baseball don't get easier from this point on. It gets harder. All right? You have to break the routines, break the old habits. If you want a new you have to look at yourself and say, new you, I'm coming for you. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I got to change. If you want something new, you got to change the person within to get that new outcome. And while I'm on that, make sure your environments are positive. Please make sure your environments are positive. I mean, you got to. Growing up, I always wanted to hang around a person that was funny, a great time. But if everybody in here, by show of hands, how many people in here believe that what you hang around is what you become? What you hang around is what you become. That's a lot of hands up, right? So if everybody believes, watch how I tie this in. If everybody believes that what you hang around is what you become, then why are you hanging around people that you don't want to switch lives with? Right? I mean, everybody raised their hand in here like, man, yeah, I'm a firm believer. But you hang around somebody that if they said, all right, now I got to switch lives with him. Oh, no, I don't want to be him. I know what he does. I don't want to be him. He's just cool. But if what you hang around is what you become, then why are you hanging around? I ain't trying to say take the people and eradicate them from your life altogether, because you might have some friendships, but you might want to start to limit access from them. Cut your phones off at certain times when you know they're going to call, because you might not be wanting to do some of the things that they are doing that's going to get you in trouble. I'm just dropping off nuggets to let you know how to become successful. I'm still shooting to get there. I'm in independent baseball right now, playing because I love the game. Do I know if I'm gonna get another opportunity play affiliated baseball? I hope so. I pray every day. I play hard. I show up early. I try to leave late every time. I'm human. But that doesn't stop me from trying to inspire somebody else to not make the same mistakes that I did growing up. And that's what I'm here for. I don't want to tell you that I'm just perfect, but hopefully somebody gets the message today to understand that, hey, this ain't gotta be you. You don't have to get burnt to understand that fire burns. Just understand that it burnt me, so don't let it burn you. Don't let it burn you. Alright? I believe everybody has a chance to do anything you want. Anybody has a chance to do anything that you want. The only limits you have in life are the limits that you create yourself. That's the only limits you got. So if somebody in here is not throwing hard and they tell you you're not going to ever play, there's plenty of stories that make you love people that believe that they should be there and they became that person. If somebody tell you in here that you're just too slow, there's a lot of people at the next level that became something, a monster in some other area that went beyond that weakness that they said will never make it to that level. There's a lot of small people playing in great schools now. There's a lot of skinny people, there's a lot of fat people. There's a lot of people there, but the reason why they're there is because they have this, heart. They had heart, and they weren't going to take no for an answer. Y'all hear me in here? Exactly. I see some nodding going on, and I don't like to get on my soapbox and be a preacher, because I know you hear from your coach all the time, but that's how real it has to get. I mean, seriously, every day it gets that real, to the point where I want it so bad that every night before I go to sleep, I'm always thinking about 3 moves ahead of my next move. I'm thinking about, if that doesn't work, then what I gotta do. If that doesn't work, what I gotta do. If that doesn't work, what I gotta do. That's the way you gotta think in this thing. If you don't believe me, start to read autobiographies of people that have made it in life. Pick up books and start to read. I hated reading growing up, but now where I'm at in life, reading is the best thing. Knowledge is power. That was some of the corniest lines I ever heard in my life growing up in elementary school. See the little bookworm with the little hat on talk about knowledge is power. We didn't want to see that in elementary school or middle school. But now, where I'm at now, knowledge is power. There's no amount of money that can take knowledge and wisdom away from you. Alright? 25 years old, guys. I'm talking like I'm 30 plus. That's what I keep hearing. I'm no different than y'all. Probably two years older than somebody. I just celebrated my 25th birthday in September. Alright? So I'm no different. But just understand you can see it. I have passion. Because I want to be successful. I want to bring people with me.